Tonight I'm making my version of Chicken Sorentino. What is Chicken Sorentino, you ask? It's chicken and eggplant, but I'm doing it my way. All right, so come make it with me. I do what I want when I cook, and so should you. There's no rules. If you want to call it Chicken Sorrentino, call it Chicken Sorrentino. I'm calling it chicken and eggplant with prosciutto because I'm doing it my way. So, of course, we know the rules. Butter and oil in a pan. So when I fry, I don't use olive oil. Like when I'm frying like a chicken cutlet or eggplant, I use plain old vegetable oil. It doesn't burn as quickly as olive oil would. Okay, so I have butter and oil in a pan. I have some eggs with salt, pepper, parsley, and basil. And I have some breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs, seasoned panko breadcrumbs with locatelli cheese. I already sliced up my eggplant, so I'm going to go ahead and do my train, which is egg, breadcrumbs, and set aside. Super easy. And then just set aside. This is not how I make my eggplant parmesan, but this is how I'm making the fried eggplant for this particular dish. If you like my eggplant parmesan recipe, which is really good, I have that back on one of the pages. All right, we're almost done. Oil's nice and hot. Carefully drop your eggplant in, and I'm gonna cook them on both sides until they're nice and golden brown, and I'll show you when I flip them. All right, looks good. Give it a flip. While the eggplant's frying up, all I'm doing is just taking the chicken breast and I'm dipping it by itself with flour, salt and pepper, and I'm just putting it aside. You can dip it in egg, then breadcrumb. This is how I'm doing it tonight. This is a lot to do to begin with, all this frying. So I'm just trying to cut down as much as I can. There's just going to be so many different flavors going on in this dish. Once it's done nice and fried up, you know what I do. I put it right on my little drying rack. I don't use a paper towel and a plate because that's just gonna make it mashad on one side. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these from the pan. Now that the eggplant's cooked, now let's go ahead and throw your chicken in, and we're gonna brown these on both sides as well. Chicken and eggplant are done. I cut up a shallot. I emptied a lot of that extra oil that was in there and butter. And I'm just gonna cook the shallots just until they're a little translucent. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. My salt thing needs a new battery. I'm going to deglaze with some Marsala wine. And then just scrape the pan. I'm going to add about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. You know, my favorite ones that I get from BJ's. Give that a little mix. I got some sliced portobello mushrooms. So let's go ahead and add those in. Some salt and pepper. So I had this open in the refrigerator. It's Rayo's vodka sauce. Oh my goodness, you little gremlins. Daddy's home. All right, so I'm going to add some of this vodka sauce. Maybe like a half a cup to start. Just because I don't use this. This is like, I don't even know why this was even open. Maybe the kids opened it. He likes to have this stuff on hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll add a little bit more. It's not bad if you season it up. If you're going to use any kind of jarred anything, Rayo's is the way to go. In the meantime, I have my oven preheated to, I'm going to change that. I don't know why I have 425. I'm going to do 375. And I'm also going to add a little bit of chicken broth. Just kind of thin it out a little bit. Hi, honey.
Hi, sweetheart.
All right, now it's time to layer. chicken. Oh. Do a little ricotta cheese. Some eggplant. Some prosciutto. And we'll do another chicken. Throw some sauce on top. All right, let's try it another way. Let's do chicken. Some ricotta. We'll do, yeah, this is how I think I'm gonna like it. Prosciutto. And some eggplant. Throw some sauce on top, and let's do another layer. All right. Okay, so I kind of did my own layering, and because I gotta see how I like it best. But you know, of course, you gotta try your eggplant. Babe, you want to try this? Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's the way I like it. Yeah. The other way's too wet.
I'm not even going to bake it in the oven. I'm gonna cook it right here on the stove. Here you go, honey.
Thank you.
All right. We'll plate this up when the cheese melts, and we'll try it out. Have some with ricotta.